Hello everyone, it's Jessica and I am here with day 28 for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life with this sketch by Kristen Foster. And this sketch kind of reminded me of some stenciling or some stamping or something where the kind of looks like a medallion type of shape. Looks kind of like she hand drew this sketch maybe. It's a pretty neat sketch and I really like it, but I am drawing my inspiration from the kind of medallion design behind the photo, and I am just going to do some random stamping here with some Distress Oxides in Scattered Straw, Faded Jeans, and Black Soot. And as you can see, I used my stamping block and my little one is trying to get into my inks. But I used my stamping case for that one stamp because I don't have a block big enough for that one. So I use kind of what I have available and what works for me. And I'm just doing some random stamping and just kind of filling in around my photos where that kind of medallion design is. And then I am pulling some papers from the Cocoa Vanilla Legendary collection to use for the bottom portion, and I'm actually just ripping it. I was going to cut it straight how it was in the design, but straight just really isn't my style, as you guys know by now. So I decided to tear my edges and actually layer two of them in here. So I'm just distressing the edges too because I didn't want to roll it or anything, so I just kind of distressed it. And I'm just cutting off the excess there. And then I'm going to pick a couple other pattern pieces of the paper from the collection as well to map my photos with. The background paper itself that says "Let your imagination run wild," I thought was absolutely perfect for this. I recently did a purge in my craft room, and this paper was one that I set out on top of my desk beside me to use because I absolutely loved the paper and I felt like it was just perfect for this layout. I didn't have this layout in mind whenever I did my purge. I just knew that I really liked it, and it was one that I saved from my purge. So I had about 5 pieces of paper that I set aside here on my desk to save. I did keep 1 bin of paper, but I had 3, so I downsized from 3 to 1. So I feel like that was a pretty big win for me. And then I set a few aside to use right away just so that I didn't forget or they get lost again. So I thought it was perfect for this layout. I'm just cutting a few pieces that I have left from the ephemera pack from the die cuts, and I'm using some of those in here. And as you can see, both of my gremlins are going to end up on my table here in a moment and trying to help me. Otto thinks that this is the perfect placement for that sticker. You'll see him pointing to it in a bit. And he absolutely loves that sticker. He told me, I said right here, and he said yes, right there. So apparently he loves the placement of that. So he agrees. And then I'm just sticking down a few of the little phrases here on this bottom corner, just to give it kind of a layered effect, like they're peeking out. So here's both of my little gremlins popping in at the top to help me out with this layout to finish it up. And I'm just tucking a couple more things in here, and I'm going to stamp my date above where I put the little cute phrases. And that's pretty much going to finish up this layout. It's super quick. This was a really easy one to do. It's a very easy sketch to follow. So if you're new to scrapbooking, this is a perfect sketch for you because it's very simple and easy to work with. So I'm just adding some foam 3D squares on this portion of my title that says silly. I added it in here because they were being so super silly at the park and just having the time of their life. So here is my finished layout, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can play along with us in the Facebook group, which I'll link below, and I'll also link all of the other creators who are participating in the YouTube Hop too. So check all of those out, and please hit that subscribe button if you liked my video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!